Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You are in for a huge treat during this big drag segment. I am standing here with Randy Spraggins, and we're just going to call him the ground guru. We have had incredible ground this week. We've had two 16.5s ran, one by a Derby horse, one by a futurity horse, and multiple 7s, 8s, 9s, and there on out. Randy, there was a lot of preparation that went into making the ground what it is. Can you take us through that process?
Well, yeah, we started a couple weeks prior to the event, did some analysis of the soil, took those readings and figured out what was missing and what we needed, and we did some test digging and seeing what was there. We had the material here. We just did some heavy-duty ripping and reblending of the soil to get it to where it works really well.
Can you clue us in a little bit on the amount of lab work and precision that goes into making world-class ground?
Well, we found out several years ago by getting a good read on the makeup of particle sizes are key to making these things work. You don't want all the same size particles because they don't pack and they don't break apart. So we see what we're shooting for. We created a little baseline of what we want in good ground, and then we see, when we do test it, we see what's missing, what we can add to it, and how to balance it. And then water plays a big key part of that, where the right moisture management is another big part here, that we get to where this stuff works on a long day.
Yes. It was a long day. Wednesday there was over 800 runs on this ground, and it stayed consistent all day. How rewarding is that?
It feels good. It makes it worth putting out all the effort, but when we're able to keep it the same, we're using Black Widow drags here, and they are giving us the ability to keep it the same throughout hundreds and hundreds of runs.
Take us through the collaboration that happened between you and the Lazy E crew. They've been outstanding. You put in a lot of time ahead of time. Talk us through that partnership.
Yeah, the Dan Wall and his crew here at Lazy E are awesome people. They wanted this to be right, so we got together. Like I said, it was more than a couple weeks ago. The heavy lifting they did. Only because my schedule just didn't allow me to break away and come through here, which I tried, just wasn't going to work out. So we had to do a little coaching over the phone. This day and age with the technology with phones and stuff makes it ideal because I can be two places at once, basically. We looked at the profile of the cut we made in the deal, and I knew what we needed to do, which was, in easy terms, was turn the arena over. And do a full reblend of the soil that's here, and it paid off. I mean, it's been pretty awesome.
How did you get into being a ground expert? I mean, what an interesting line of work.
Well, that's hard to say. I used to tell people I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, but apparently I was at the right place at the right time. But it's just, I don't know. I have a passion for playing in the dirt and running machines. The administrative duties that come along with what I do prevent me from running the machines as much as I'd like, but I still keep pretty tuned in there. I have an awesome crew that works with me, and they're good on these big drag deals like this. It's crazy busy when you're here for 16, 18 hours a day. But yeah, it's been fun, but it's been rewarding watching what all your efforts paid off, and we've been getting a lot of compliments, but it makes it work when you actually do all that work and then and see the results that we're getting. So
your role takes you all over the country. You don't let much grass grow under your feet, literally. No. Tell us a little bit about all the different organizations that you're involved in, and you just have a really interesting position with them.
Well, the PRCA, the PBR, the American, we do a lot of big high-profile rodeo stuff, but my motorsports background is where this all started. and you develop a knack of reading material, trying to make it better. And it really rolls over into rodeo and bull riding stuff, where the performance of the animal athlete is, you're trying to give them the footing where they feel comfortable, they can really perform. So that's basically what we shoot for. And then from a safety standpoint on barrel racing is just get it to where they can run. Them horses want to run, and if you can make it safe for them, they can run fast, and which is what we're seeing here today or this week. But
I just want to thank you on behalf of everyone here who's competing and all the people watching at home who've gotten so much entertainment out of watching great barrel racing. Thank you for your efforts. Thank you to your crew. We really, really appreciate it.
Well, you're welcome, and thank you very much.
Okay, back to the very fast barrel racing.